Hello, student. Now we are studying about the science class 7th of chapter 3. We are studying about fibers to fabric. How we are obtaining that fabric. We are used fabric. We are used in clothes and other things that blanket and etc. We are studying about how these fabric obtained in class 6. We have already learned about that fibers obtained from plants and some wool silk fibers are obtained from the animals. Wool is obtained from fleece means hair. That wool we are used in knitting the sweaters, knitting in the sweater that we have our grandmother or our mother have knitted that sweaters in winter from that wool. Okay, now we are aware about these fibers are converted into woolen yarn that we are buy from the market to knit a sweater. Do you know how? Do you have any idea how silk fibers are obtained from the silk, which woven into the saris? In this chapter, we are now going to study about the animal fibers, wool and silk. We are obtaining wool and silk from the animal fibers, and how this wool and silk is obtained from the animal fibers. Let's come. Wool come from the sheep, yak, goat and some other animals. That wool that used for knitting the sweaters, blanket and carpet and other things. We are obtaining from that animal. These wool yielding animals bear hair on their body, and we are obtaining that wool from hair of that animal, which are at the layer of their body. Do you know why these animals have a thick coat of layer? क्या आप जानते हैं कि एनिमल वाई दीज एनिमल्स हैव अ थिक कोटेड hair trap a lot of air. That hair trap a lot of air, and air is a poor conductor of heat and would and that hair on skin of the animal that protect them from the winters, that protect uh, from the cold weather. So the hair keep them warm, and wool is derived from these hairy fibers. And when we are obtain that wool from the hairy fibers, after knitting the sweaters, that sweater also protect us from that. Okay, now animal that now like us, the hairy skin of the sheep has a two type of fibers. First fibers are the coarse beard. Coarse beard means like a thin and a fine coated under hair close to the skin. And some fibers, some wool have a very fine, and the fine hair provide the fibers making wool. And some breed of the sheep process woolly fine hair. See, some sheep have a two type of wool. Some wool are coarse breed, and some have the softened hairs. And these softened hairs are used to make the wool. And some breed of the sheep have only some of the breed of the sheep have these fine hairs. मतलब हम कह सकते हैं कि ये जो भेड़ियों के या फिर ये भेड़ियाँ जो होती हैं उनके जो कुछ ब्रीड्स होती हैं, मतलब डिफरेंट टाइप की भेड़ियाँ होती होंगी, तो जो कुछ ब्रीड होती हैं उन्हीं से ही कुछ फाइन हेयर्स मिलते हैं जिससे हम वूल बना सकते हैं. हम सारी भेड़ियों से नहीं बना सकते हैं. ठीक है. पेरेंट्स आर स्पेशली चूजन टू गिव द बर्थ टू द शिप विच हैव वली सॉफ्ट अंडर हेयर. और देयर पेरेंट्स, और उनके जो पेरेंट्स होते हैं वो उनको बर्थ देते टाइम ये देखते हैं कि जिनके बहुत सॉफ्ट हेयर्स होते हैं, जब वो बर्थ देते हैं तो उनके बहुत ही सॉफ्ट हेयर्स होते हैं. ठीक है. दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ सेलेक्टिंग पेरेंट्स फॉर ऑब्टेनिंग स्पेशल कैरेक्टर इन देयर ऑब्सिंग, their parents always their parents already have selected that their child, or their that they give the birth which have the soft hairs. Okay. And such software under the hair in the sheep is termed the selective breeding. And when they are selected, they are When they are selected to choose the give birth to the sheep only under the which have only soft under hair, they are called the selective breed. मतलब जो उनके खुद के माता पिता ही पैदा करने से पहले ही उनको सेलेक्ट कर लेते हैं कि हम उन्हीं को हम बहुत ही सॉफ्ट ब्रीड वाले लोगों को पैदा करेंगे, तो उन्हीं को कहा जाता है सिलेक्टिव ब्रीडिंग. ओके. एनिमल दैट येल्ड वुल. अब हम उसके बारे में पढ़ेंगे कौन से एनिमल वुल देते हैं. सेवरल ब्रीड ऑफ द शीप आर ऑब्टेन इन डिफरेंट पार्ट ऑफ द कंट्रीज. However, fleece of the sheep is not only source of the wool, though wool commonly available in the market. And sheep wool is a common Tibet, and we already know about that. No, every sheep has not gives the wool. Some wool that available in the market are obtained that sheep which are live in the Tibet and Ladakh. Mohair is obtained from the Angora goat. Angora is a type of a goat. From where we have obtained mohair. Mohair is a good quality of the wool, and they are hilly region in the Kashmir. They are living in the hilly region of Jammu and Kashmir. Wool is obtained from the goat hair, and the under fur of the Kashmiri goat is soft. And have you saw your mother have some shawl that are very very soft, under. They are very very soft from one side. They are obtained from that that wool. Okay, the fur hair of the body of the camels are also. And there is the animal camel. We have already this one. Have you seen that? Have you seen this image? Their hairs always are also used for making the wool. And llama and alpaca found in this llama and alpaca is one of the animal breed that also used for the